Welcome, everyone. Today, we're jumping right into a truly brilliant framework developed by Professor Ismaila Adedeji Adeleke. We're unpacking his blueprint for transforming a standard university department into a thriving, self-sustaining academic ecosystem. So if you've ever wondered what separates a just okay educational institution from a truly elite one, well, you're in exactly the right place.
Listen to this incredible quote. The true measure of a department is not only the quality of students it admits, but the quality of graduates it produces and the strength of relationships it sustains with its alumni. Wow, right? That completely shifts the stakes of what we're about to talk about. An institution isn't just a gatekeeper that lets smart people in. It's an engine that has to produce excellence and, crucially, maintain a bond with that excellence long after graduation day.
Okay, let's dive into this. Our roadmap for today's explainer covers 6 key areas: the greatest asset, the virtuous cycle, industry and curriculum, the student experience, building lasting relationships, and finally, shaping the future. Starting with Section 1, the greatest asset. To really grasp this, we need a major paradigm shift in how we traditionally view universities. Think about the stark contrast between what we usually value and what actually matters. On one side, you've got the tangible things we always brag about, right? State-of-the-art buildings, expensive laboratories, rigorous curriculums. But, as Professor Adeleke argues, those aren't a university's ultimate value. The true value is actually on the other side, the graduates, the human capital. Think about it. Every single graduate is a walking, talking ambassador representing the department's reputation out in the real world. So every time an alum achieves something great, they're literally increasing the value of every single degree awarded by that department.
This means our relationship with alumni cannot begin at graduation. It has to continue throughout life. Graduation is not a finish line, it's just the beginning of a lifelong partnership. If a department just cuts ties the moment they hand over a diploma, they're basically abandoning their absolute greatest asset exactly when that asset starts appreciating in value. Crazy, right?
And that lifelong partnership forms the foundation of Section 2, the virtuous cycle. This right here is the structural core of everything we're looking at today.
This brilliantly illustrates how a real ecosystem functions. It's a 6-stage, continuous cycle. You kick things off with a curriculum that's perfectly aligned with industry needs. That naturally leads to high student satisfaction. Then, happy students turn into highly engaged alumni. Engaged alumni tend to be successful, and successful alumni, well, they give back. That giving back directly fuels continuous improvement, which brings us right back to step 1. Every single input fuels the next stage, creating this unstoppable engine of sustainable success. Moving on to Section 3, industry and curriculum. Let's see how this builds from the very first step of that cycle, focusing on what students are actually learning. If we use the field of statistics as our prime example, the landscape has evolved so dramatically. Today, a modern curriculum can't just be pure, abstract statistical theory. No way. It requires a true hybrid. We're talking about integrating advanced tech like artificial intelligence and machine learning on one side, with vital soft skills like ethics and communication on the other. It's this beautiful blend of hardcore theory, cutting-edge tools, and real human application. But here's the thing. A curriculum absolutely cannot remain static while the real world just races ahead. Industry has to become an active classroom partner. We're talking industrial advisory boards, robust internship programs, and using real-life data sets for teaching instead of those sanitized, perfectly clean textbook examples. It also means bringing in adjunct lecturers straight from practice. We have to make sure our graduates are ready to solve messy, complex, real-world problems, not just pass neatly packaged exams. Which brings us to Section 4, the student experience. Because even the best curriculum falls completely flat if the delivery is poor. Students are active partners here. I want to anchor us with this profound truth. No curriculum can outperform the people delivering it. Quality teaching is the absolute bedrock of the student experience. You could have the most advanced AI syllabus in the world, but without an inspired, accessible lecturer bringing it to life, it just won't resonate. Because of that, investing in faculty is literally a direct investment in the students. Faculty have to be lifelong learners themselves. Departments need to prioritize advanced research, professional certifications, and absolutely crucial pedagogical training. Teaching the teachers how to teach. They should also be doing industry attachments and exploring digital teaching innovations. When lecturers continually ask themselves how they can improve, that continuous learning creates continuous improvement across the entire department. All right. On to Section 5,
Building lasting relationships. Because what happens after these well-taught, highly skilled students actually leave the classroom is just as critical to the whole ecosystem.
It boils down to this very simple but incredibly powerful equation. Alumni success is departmental success. Whether an alumnus goes on to become a CEO, a government statistician, a tech entrepreneur, or a globe-trotting data scientist, their individual triumph elevates the whole department. Their success becomes this beacon that inspires current students and attracts the next generation of really bright minds.
But here is the multi-million-dollar question we have to ask ourselves. Why do alumni actually give back? What really motivates them to return their time, their energy, and their resources to their alma mater?
Well, the answer is that engagement is fundamentally reciprocal. Departments have to earn that support by actively cultivating trust, pride, and confidence. Alumni give back when they see high academic standards being maintained. They give back when they know resources are being managed responsibly and when the department communicates transparently about its measurable impact. Ultimately, they are investing in future generations, and they need to know for sure that their investment is in really capable hands. Look at the sheer variety of ways alumni can transform a department. It is about so much more than just writing a check. Yes, the financial impact is absolutely vital. Things like scholarships and endowment funds build lasting capacity. But look at the academic impact. Alumni providing guest lectures or giving crucial curriculum advice based on what they're actually seeing out in the market. And perhaps most importantly, the career impact. Offering internships, mentoring, and directly recruiting fresh graduates. Building that bridge between the classroom and the workplace is honestly the greatest gift an alumnus can offer. Finally, we arrive at Section 6, Shaping the Future. This is where we see the incredible transformative power of this entire ecosystem when it's really set into motion. It starts simply. Satisfied graduates become proud alumni. When a department delivers top-tier education and a great experience, that pride just naturally follows. Then, proud alumni become committed partners. When the department actively keeps them engaged, those alumni evolve. They don't just feel goodwill, they take action. They become committed, tangible partners in the process. And those committed partners transform the department. By offering internships, funding research, and advising on that curriculum, they fundamentally level up the institutional capacity of the department. They create these massive opportunities that no single stakeholder could ever achieve alone. And the ultimate result? A transformed department transforms society. They produce the innovators, the leaders, and the problem solvers that go out and change the world. That is the true scale of what a perfectly functioning educational ecosystem can achieve. It's this massive outward ripple effect, and it all starts in a single classroom. So I want to leave you with this thought today. How will you help shape the future of your ecosystem? Whether you're a student, an educator, an industry professional, or a proud alum yourself, you have a vital role to play in the institutions that shaped you. Think about what you can offer: your time, your expertise, your network. Go be the catalyst that keeps this virtuous cycle turning. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.